So we talked a little bit in the last couple of videos about GMO and its impact on the body, how it creates leaky gut, but not only leaky gut, actually leaky organs. Also how it impacts your vitamin D, vitamin A, robs you from a bunch of minerals, impacts how you detoxify, impacts your neurotransmitters. So a lot of impact. So going to the digestive system. So one of the things that happens there is that right now a lot of people are dealing with more and more food sensitivities, and GMO is a big factor to blame, because if you have leaky gut, what that means is that undigested food particles then enters into the bloodstream, and then the immune system has to deal with that because they're seeing something that they're not used to. They're used to having food being digested in smaller components, and now the components are much larger. So now you're developing that immune system reaction to it, which then puts stress in your immune system, which then makes you more vulnerable to other infections that are out there. So working on your gut becomes an important factor, and there are a number of things that you can do in order to heal your gut. One thing that is fantastic, we have a practitioner here, Jennifer Whitney. She does a program called GAP, so Gut and Physiological Syndrome, which is fantastic to heal the gut. In fact, you have doctors from all over the United States that utilizes her services because she is that good. I would say that in all of Idaho, I would say she would be the premier one. And with this email, we've been sending cooking shows along with this video message that we have, and she's the one that was doing those cooking shows. So I would highly recommend that you go through those recipes and learn some of those cooking techniques, but also then schedule a time with her so that you can heal your gut, because about 70 to 80% of your immune system is along your gut lining. There are other things that can be very useful as well. We have here at the office, we offer a test kit called MRT, or medium response testing. And there you're actually checking your inflammatory response to certain foods. And it's hundreds of different foods. And it's a blood draw. So you would just pull blood, and we send it in, and then they test your blood against all these different foods. And you can then create a personalized diet and see which foods that you have an inflammatory response to. And also another great test kit is called GI Map, and that will actually then test to see if you're dealing with, see the fungal load, parasite load, bacteria load in your gut. Because what happens when when you're dealing with leaky gut is that now you're not able to digest the food properly. So they're staying in your intestinal tract and they are fermenting, putrefying, going rancid, and that produces a lot of chemicals that actually feeds an unhealthy gut biome. So to then see what's going on in there and what kind of parasites, bacteria, fungus that's there that we do not want, it will then help us to then give you then appropriate supplements to be able to clear that out. So these are some very powerful tools to help to heal your gut in response to the GMO, so that your immune system can stay strong and that you can stay healthy. I'd also like you to invite you tomorrow, Thursday, April 23rd at 6:30, we're doing a go-to meeting. And the go-to meeting is just for you. It's a Q&A about the coronavirus, and that's all it is. Any kind of questions that you have, any kind of concerns that you have, anything that you would like to vet and see what are your thoughts about that. It's going to be myself and also another naturopathic doctor from California, Leslie Black, will both be on the meeting and will be answering your questions. So I would highly recommend that you get on the call, and that way whatever questions you have, you can voice, and we'll just be answering questions. It won't be any other specific agenda. I won't be doing a presentation. It'll all be Q&A, and I think that'd be really fascinating for you because I know there's a lot of questions and concerns still about what's going on. So I'd like to make sure that you get onto the call tomorrow.